Hello everyone! Well, there was no Marvel What The, Alpha Flight, Marvel Team Up, or Spectacular Spider-Man Epic Collection lines announced, but we got 10 brand new epic volumes I am ecstatic to get in the year 2023. Let's kick off this list with number 10, the final epic collection in order for Silver Surfer. It's epic number 14 for him. This collects Silver Surfer issue half, 139 to 146, Silver Surfer Thor Annual 1998, and the miniseries Galactus the Devourer 1 through 6, and Silver Surfer Lofeared Immortals 1 through 2. Yes, Galactus the Devourer, one of the greatest Galactus stories ever, is collected in here. It's on the list because outside the miniseries, I never read the Silver Surfer ending Volume 3 before, so it's amazing to have this series, which I think means they're probably a lot more determined to fill in gaps like Volume 2. I know Volume 2 is basically the omnibus, which I already have, but just saying. Number 9 is Avengers Epic 25, The Gathering. I've never read The Gathering. I heard it's bad. Heard some people like it as a guilty pleasure. I'll probably, guilty pleasures. I'll probably like it, but it collects Avengers 367 to 377 in Annual 23. And Avengers West Coast 101, Uncanny X-Men 307, X-Men 26, Avengers Log 1. Okay, this is a gap filler, and now there will be Avengers Epic 16 through 26 collected. And in total, that's Avengers 264 to 388, all in epic format now. Now, spoiler, I don't have Epic Volume 10 on here, mainly because that content in the book had been collected in the Marvel Essentials line, so that's why that's not on this list. If it wasn't collecting the Essentials line, I would have replaced it on this list, probably at number 10 though, or maybe way higher. Anyway, this is new content that's never been collected outside of the omnibus, and I don't have the omnibus, don't want the omnibus. Yeah, I assume there's some new content that's never been collected, but next to my most exciting to talk about, Excalibur Volume 9, called You Are Cordially Invited. It collects issues 116 to 125, X-Men Unlimited 19, X-Men True Friends 1 through 3, and Excalibur from 2001, issues 1 through 4. Again, one I was super excited to wait to see made. Yes, it was announced that Excalibur Volume 3 is having an omnibus announcement, which will have the 3 omnibuses plus Epics Volumes 8 and 9 make up all of Volume 1 of Excalibur. Amazing that is a thing now. Just like the Silver Surfer Epic, this is an ending to the series. So, being a collector like me, I am super happy that's how it all filled out to be. It wasn't hard to predict, but I made a video a few months ago called Top 10 Marvel Epic Collections That I Want, and well, I predicted this one right, although it wasn't really hard. Well, I didn't collect the 2001 1 through 4 issues, but anyway. Number 6 is going to be the Carnage Epic Collection Volume 2. Yeah, they made a Volume 2 of a Carnage Epic Collection. It's called Web of Carnage, and again, very surprised that they are continuing this for Epic editions, but it has Carnage's appearances right after Volume 1, where he possesses Ben Reilly's Spider-Man. It has the one-shot Carnage Mind Bomb and Carnage is a Wonderful Life. It has issues 2 and 3 of Venom on Trial, and the Super Specials. Alright, so I like Carnage. I think he should be thought of as more of one of the greatest Marvel comic villains, so I'm glad this is happening. Hopefully there'll be a 3rd volume. I haven't read It's a Wonderful Life or Mind Bomb for Carnage yet, so very happy they made this and it's coming out. Now, this one was a surprise, but a welcomed one. Hawkeye Epic Collection Volume 2, The Way of the Arrow. It has solo Avengers issues 1 through 21. Well, issue 21 was the title was changed to Avengers Spotlight, but anyway. I put this at 6 in front of Carnage and Excalibur because I usually read a series front to back, issues 1 to whatever. I'm a completionist again, but this epic has a little fun moments with the Marvel heroes and villains that I can pick up and read easily. Also in that video where I made a list of my top 10 Epic Collection volumes I wanted, it had Incredible Hulk Volume 8, The Curing of Dr. Banner was on the list. Well, not with that title, but still. It's coming out later this year, it has issues 201 to 226 and Annual 6. I predicted this would have actually be a shorter volume, but anyway, this real one is way bigger. So I guess Volume 9 will go into the Bill Mantlo run or be shorter and stop right before it starts, but anyway. Very glad that this is coming out. Now there's Epic Collections 1 through 8. This stuff is collected in omnibus format, but I love the Hulk now, so who cares? Or I mean the Essential format was already collected. And another one I'm so happy to see, Avengers West Coast Epic Collection Volume 6, California Screaming. This only this is the only epic line besides Ant-Man, I guess, to release in Hawkeye, to release fully chronologically. And Epic 2, which I don't have, the only one I don't have, is also getting a reprint. So yes, this has Avengers West Coast 65 to 82 and Annual 6. Super excited to get my hands on this one. It looks awesome. I love US Agent from the TV show. Yeah, I know I just said in my last video I didn't really like the MCU anymore, but probably my number one character that's come out of the MCU so far, believe it or not, was US Agents. Or at least not come out of, but be represented in the show. Besides Bullseye, but the Daredevil Netflix show might not be canon, I don't know. Anyway, super excited that they have Avengers West Coast Volume 6. They're going through the series. I believe there's going to be another one that hopefully Volume 7 will be ginormous and be the end of the series, but we'll see. And now let's start the top 30 with a gap filler. Avengers Volume 19, Acts of Vengeance. It collects Avengers 304 to 318 and Annual 18. Avengers West Coast 53 and 55. Acts of Vengeance, my favorite Marvel comic event. Now having the Avengers issues in epic format. Oh wait, so did Avengers West Coast Volume 5. Still, I don't think I need to say more. Although this epic makes me think, why can't epics have some more content in them, like from the Marvel Fanfare and Marvel premieres where, you know, other characters appeared with them. But again, gap filler. The rest on this list are going to be a gap filler as well. Spoiler alert, but super excited this is coming out. I love Acts of Vengeance. I'm glad that they gave it this. Well, maybe I'm not so glad they made this the title of the epic, but whatever. I guess they had to since they didn't do it for the West Coast Epic Volume 5, I think. Anyway, this is Daredevil Volume 17. It's not number 1 because you probably can guess. Number 1, Fantastic Four. But anyway, this has Daredevil 312 to 318 and Annual 9, Daredevil Black Widow Abattoir, Daredevil The Man Without Fear 1 through 5. This is so high because as the Man Without Fear 5-issue miniseries in Abattoir. I love Daredevil with this issue. Almost all of Volume 1 has been collected in oversized format now. If you count the collected editions, almost all of it though. I need an epic Volume 9 and 10, but don't really know much of this. I've never read it before except I think issue 312, but anyway. Yep, number 1, Fantastic Four, Volume 19, The Dream is Dead, collecting Fantastic Four, 321 to 333, and Annual 22, and some other things. Now, all we need is Volume 24, and we've got all of Fantastic Four, Volume 1 in collected edition. Wait for that one to be one of the last volumes ever announced, right before Amazing Spider-Man, Volume 16, Epic. And I'm glad they chose this cover. Look at that Frightful Four. I would have had a Spider-Man one on here, but it got delayed from last year in Generation X Volume 3, but I'll wait for the omnibus, then I'll start getting Generation X if they make an omnibus. I don't have the previous 2 volumes either, but anyway, it's a little bit of a faster video to make, but thank you for watching and have a great day.